All right, guys, so we have one more video before we conclude this course, and that is how to cancel in case your buyers are not happy with your Fiverr arbitrage service. So we've talked a lot about how you can ensure your customer satisfaction. Messages are important. Your description and setting the expectations are important. Your delivery times are probably the most important. We've talked a little bit about that in the video before, and I'm just going to touch on it one more time because it is your bailout when it comes to the Fiverr arbitrage process. So what I mean by bailout is, let's say that you are offering a service and someone's not happy with it. Well, okay, normally a refund would just be the simple solution. It's still going to be the solution. However, you need to make sure that your delivery times are within the window where the people that you are buying the gig from, let's say it's a 2-day delivery, they deliver in 2 days, your delivery time should be about 3 days. Should be about 3 days. So that way you have 1 day where you can review their work, submit it for revisions if necessary, get it back, and deliver again to your customers before the delivery time is up. That's the first thing. And also the other thing with those delivery times is that if it's still within that 72-hour window, remember, after the delivery time is up, Fiverr only allows you 72 hours before that whole gig is marked complete and that order's marked done. So that means you can't go back, you can't ask for refunds after 72 hours. So that's really, really important to keep in mind when you're doing the Fiverr arbitrage process, because you do not want to be left with a bunch of costs and gigs and services of things that you can't use, and you're left with the bill. So that's what you don't want. So make sure that your delivery times are, just 24 hours over whatever the person that you're buying the gig from, whatever their delivery times are. And that will save you a bunch of time and hassle and worry when it comes to any sort of refunds that may need to happen. Because as long as you're in that 24-hour window, 48 max, meaning let's say they have a 2-day delivery time, you put yours at 4 days, that still gives you a window to be able to get a refund back from them. Now, don't go over that 4-day mark because you won't be able to refund anything. Now, with that being said, if you have created your gigs accordingly, meaning you have you've researched the competition and what their gigs are and what their offerings are, and you have crafted your description and titles and gigs off of theirs, then you should be fine. You shouldn't have too many refunds because they should be happy with your service. It should be quality, and there really shouldn't be too many issues. But like I said, that is your bailout if you do have to refund people, and you'll still be able to get your money back that you paid as well. Now, the downside to that of refunding people is because you're not only are you giving the refund, but you also have to get a refund back from your provider, right? Now, the downside to that is that they're probably not going to want to work with you again, especially if it wasn't a mistake on their end. So if it was just something where someone wanted a refund and they weren't happy with the service for whatever reason, and you have to go get a refund back, you're probably not going to be able to work with that seller again. That doesn't mean that you're like banned or blacklisted from them. It just means that that seller probably isn't going to be ready to work with you again, and they may refuse to work with you, depending on what the situation is. So that's just one thing to be aware of, right? But the good news is that there's a ton of service providers on Fiverr, and plenty of service providers that still offer low packages and have great reviews that you can use for your arbitrage method. So with that being said, that concludes the Fiverr arbitrage process. I hope you guys have learned a lot. The only other tip that I want to give you is that you don't, as long as you still have gigs that are able to be offered, meaning you haven't used up all 30 or however many gigs you're allowed to have on your account, then you can still do the arbitrage method and the regular method using your same account. I do it. In fact, I'll just show you guys real quickly. I'm going to go into my gigs. So currently, at the current moment in time, after today, I'll probably have 8 gigs live. But today I have 7 active gigs. And just to show you, I have 6 of these gigs are all me delivering, and 1 of them is an arbitrage gig. And I'm also going to create another arbitrage gig later on today, the one that we walked through together. I'm going to edit that video and post that as well. So I'll have 2 arbitrage gigs, and I'll have the rest will be me delivering. So you can mix and match, right? This was a service that I know is highly popular, but I didn't have the software or tools or know-how to be able to deliver this service myself. And quite frankly, when it comes to keyword research, which is what I've made most of my money on Fiverr, no one comes close to the quality and the service that I deliver on Fiverr. There's a lot of great keyword researchers out there, but what I deliver, and especially that organic keyword rankings, and the organic keyword competition, no one else on Fiverr offers that service. So that's exclusive to me, and so I'm rare, I'm unique, so no one else can fulfill on that. Oh, I take that back, guys. This is also an arbitrage gig too. So I will have 3 arbitrage gigs, and the rest will all be me. But I just wanted to show you, you can mix and match. You can do both with the same account. You don't have to create a new account or anything like that. And yeah, it's very easy, very simple, very straightforward. The only thing is that it takes a little bit more planning and research up front to make sure that you're getting the offerings correct and that you're getting the delivery times correct. Outside of that, that's as simple as it is, guys. So go have fun with it, knock it out the park, and I know that Fiverr is going to be your new best friend in just a few weeks. So go have fun, make some cash, and live the good life. I'll see you around.